Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name's Amanda, and if you are returning, thank you so much. So I just thought I'd wow, it's not what I'm going to say at all, but that's fine, we're going to keep going with it because this is uncensored. I just thought I would share with you guys some items that I picked up at the grocery store, just to give you guys a little bit of a idea. I usually do a pretty big grocery shop about every 2 weeks. Now, I do live alone. I'm only one person, so obviously if you live with more than one person, if you have a roommate, maybe you're living with your significant other, or you have a family, then you need to obviously change up some of these items, like the quantity, but for the most part, this will last me a solid 2 weeks, if not more. So I'll share with you guys a little bit about what I bought and some of the items. So again, this is uncensored. I'm sorry if you hear something in the background. That's probably my neighbors across the hall, so I apologize. Anyways, okay, so the one thing I always have that's a major staple are bananas. They're always out. Everybody always laughs at me, they call me Amanda Banana. It's for a reason, because I always have lots of bananas. When I was living at home, I actually usually have more than this, but that's also because I was living with my two parents and my brother. But I live on my own now, so I usually go through this many bananas in about a week or two. It just depends. I love making smoothies with my bananas. I love making banana bread, or I love just having them as a snack. A lot of the times what I do with my bananas too is I will just chop them up and put them over top of my oatmeal with some maple syrup. So that's really delicious and a really great way to get in some added fruit into my day. So bananas are always a staple. I also freeze my bananas. And I'll show you what I mean. So when I open up my fridge or my freezer here, I'll just show you. I have this giant container where it's like a little silicone wrap of frozen bananas. I think there's about 3 in here, but they're really, really good. I use them for nice cream, banana nice cream, or smoothies. So just a heads up. With bananas, if you're starting to see them go a little bit ripe and you're like, oh, I can't eat it now, don't throw them away, okay? Freeze them or make banana bread. The other thing I picked up, and I always have as a staple, are lots of frozen veg and frozen fruit. So I'm really liking the mango. These are really great. These are from President's Choice. I usually do my big shops from Superstore, and then I get smaller items and some specialty items from Safeway. Sometimes I'll also go to the farmer's market too, which I love to support local. But I also got some blueberries, frozen blueberries, which are awesome. So highly recommend. And then I also picked up just some baby Brussels sprouts. I actually really enjoy popping these in the oven and then just roasting them up with some chickpeas. And I don't put any oil, so I kind of like that these are actually frozen because the water, it just makes it a little bit easier so they don't burn. So I'll usually just pop these in the oven along with some chickpeas, put some spices, and they're good to go. If you like to use some oil in your diet, then of course by all means you can add that as you wish. For me, as you know, I do have cystic acne, and I've been really trying to stay low, high carb, low fat, so I don't really like to add a lot of oil in my food, so I opt out. So there we go. Something else I have on the go quite a bit this is frozen, but this is from Little Northern Bakehouse. It's really, really good. This is just a gluten-free vegan bread. There's tons of seeds. This one's made with, does it say? It just says seeds and grains. Really good. That's my fridge telling me to show you. But there's like sesame seeds and poppy seeds, I think. Anyway, it's really tasty. Oh, okay, sorry. Chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, whole millet, brown rice, flax seeds. It's really tasty. I do like to try and eat gluten-free as well. I'm not opposed to eating gluten, but I do feel a lot better when I'm not eating as much of it. So if I'm really craving a piece of toast or something, then I'll opt for this guy. I like to keep it in the freezer, because then I don't feel like I need to eat it right away. My fridge. Okay, y'all are gonna laugh because my fridge is quite full. I feel very vulnerable right now because everybody sees what's in my fridge, but I'm just gonna go through a few items that I purchased this week, okay? So one of the first items I want to talk about is kombucha. I have a couple kinds here. This is the Rise kombucha. I'm a huge fan of it. It's so good for you. I've been really in the process of healing my gut, even being vegan for 6 years, just from a lot of the antibiotics that I was on with my acne. It really messed up my gut. I do believe that, you know, oftentimes when you are taking medications and stuff, it can just mess up your system and stress, anxiety, all of those things. So I love having my kombucha on the go. So if I'm at home, I'll grab from this big guy. I got this one at Safeway. If anyone's interested, if you're living in Canada, you know what I'm talking about. But this is really great. And then when I'm on the go, especially if I'm going to work, like if I'm teaching or I have an audition or rehearsal even, I like bringing my smaller kombucha. This is the Master kombucha. I know Rise does carry a smaller, like on the go version, but this is actually one of my favorites. This is the tart cherry, so I like taking that around with me. So yeah, kombucha is always a staple. I will always have kombucha. So that is one. Oh gosh. Let's see. I just bought a bunch of the bubbly. This is the peach bubbly. So good. I also, my boyfriend recently got me on the Zevia, the like ginger root beer. I always have them in my house for him, but they're really tasty and I've actually really gotten quite into them. What I like is that it's like sugar-free. What does it say? It's just carbonated water, stevia, leaf extract, natural flavors, and citric acid. There's no sodium, like zero everything. It says it's no sugar, no artificial sweeteners, and it's caffeine free. So as a treat, it's nice. Yeah, so I like having that around. Obviously, it's not like every day I'll have it, but I will have it. Something I really enjoy having as well is my nutritional yeast. This is my favorite thing ever. It's very high in B12. And just to kind of give you guys an idea, there is 0.2 grams of fat. There are 4 grams of protein. Potassium, it's 125 grams. Iron, there's 0.5 milligrams. There's also, there's lots of B12 in here, naturally sourced B12. And this is all for 2 tablespoons. So there's quite a lot going on in here. And I think it says, there's some information. It says, nutritional yeast is a strain of inactive yeast that has been grown on molasses. It is a mild cheese-like or nutty flavor. Nutritional yeast is a popular protein-rich dietary supplement that can be sprinkled on many foods such as pizza, popcorn, or added to baking recipes. I like it on my salads. And actually, I was thinking about showing you guys my favorite vegan Caesar salad recipe. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment down below and I will make one. I'll make a video showing you my favorite. So that's a staple. It's talking to me again. I always have tons and tons of fruit and veg. I'll just show you guys really quick before my fridge starts beeping at me again. This is my favorite salad to get. Again, I'm one person, so I usually go through this once a week or once every 2 weeks. It just depends on if I have my boyfriend over for dinner or not. If it's just me, then this will last me the week. But if not, then I'll have to go pick up more. And it's actually pretty cheap. I think this was like $4. Is that expensive? I think it's fine. I'd rather get this and know it's not going to go bad than like buy a ton of romaine lettuce and then know I'm going to literally have to throw it out. So this is where it's at. This again is just the multi-leaf blend. They have different ones, different varieties. They have like crunchies and stuff, but I like it. I also love to have my grape tomatoes on hand. They're delicious. Cucumber, so good in salads. And I really like having some sprouts. These are called the deli blend. This is organic alfalfa, organic lentil, and organic radish sprouts. I love popping them on sandwiches, Buddha bowls, that kind of thing. So these are very, very delicious. And actually, I've started putting my fruit and veg, like when I'm cutting it up, I've started actually placing it. Sorry, my camera is about to die. Placing it in this little bin here. So then that way, it's just grab and go, very easy. I know where everything is. But obviously, I just bought these, so I can just pop them in the drawer down here, and I can slice things up as I need to later on, when that stuff kind of runs out. So just to kind of give you guys a little bit of of a look in at, usually what I do. In here I also purchased a ton of apples. I love my apples. I usually opt for the Granny Smith apples or Macintosh. They're really good. I also purchased a huge thing of prunes. This is enough for me, and this actually lasts me quite a while. I don't have them all the time, and I don't eat a ton of them at once because my tummy would be growling. You know what I mean? So that's not the best way to go, but, or is it? Am I too personal? Anyways, whatever. So I will probably just have like a couple of these in the morning every so often, and yeah, it's really delicious. I also like having a ton of lemon. This is actually just cut up, but what I do in the morning when I'm trying to get back into is boiling up some water with a little bit of peppermint tea, and then I just splash some lemon in there, and it's really good to just get my system going and getting my metabolism revved up. And then last but not least, this is actually one of my favorite items too. This is lower fat. It is a yogurt alternative. I won't have it every day, but I do enjoy having it here and there. This is vegan, bacterial. There are bacterial cultures. Excuse me. It's pectin-free and yeast-free. Okay, it's also soy-free. It says it may contain soy and cashews and almonds, but it doesn't. It's not like it's in there. This is from the brand Yoso, and it's so good. This is the chocolate variety. I love it with some granola and some fruit in the morning. If I'm opting for something different, usually, if all of you who know me really well, you know that oatmeal and smoothies are my number one go-to. But if I want something different, I'll usually just have some yogurt and granola with some banana and some berries, and it's really delicious. So this is also what I picked up. And that's kind of it, to be honest. There are some other items in here, but I didn't pick them up. If you guys want like a full fridge haul or like a full like fridge tour, freezer tour, pantry tour, let me know. I'd be happy to kind of share with you a little bit more about what I pick up in a grocery haul, and then that way you guys might be able to get some ideas. And if you're also interested in like what I eat in a day or different recipes, please give this video a thumbs up and leave comments below, and then I'd be happy to share that information with you. Alright, well, if you made it to this part of the video, comment you're a real one, because you're a real one for making it this far. I wish you all an amazing day. Thank you for being here. And I just appreciate the fact that you're watching my videos, and yeah, that you're here. So thank you. I wish you guys an awesome rest of the day and a great start to your week. Mwah. Talk soon. Bye, everybody.